Well, probably about 3 months ago, just by chance, I just happened to look at the bottom of my foot and I had a nice big ulcer. I am a diabetic. I've had several of these ulcers on my right foot only, not left, but my right. Before, when I went to the wound care center, I saw no improvement, nothing. They, go in, they wash it. The doctor comes in and looks at it. Okay, come back next week. Yeah. I just didn't feel like I was getting good care as far as healing, the healing process. I just felt like there was I didn't have the hope. I didn't have the hope or even the thought that this could possibly be healed.
Linda came in, she was the first person I've seen to date who has all the toes amputated on her feet. This was the solution for the ulcers that she had on there in the past.
I've had so many of these, and I have had all the toes on my right foot amputated, as well as 2 separate surgeries to cut more of the foot. So instead of the wound care center healing my foot or my ulcer, it would just be, let's cut it off, and that's what they did. They just would keep cutting. I may not be a spring chicken, but I like to be able to walk, and it's just not an option for me. I don't want to lose anything more than I have already. My daughter introduced me to Dr. Gilbert, and the one thing about him that I thought about first was that he was so passionate about this. And I tell you, when you find somebody who's passionate about something, if you can take advantage of it, you better do it, because it doesn't happen all the time.
Linda came in 10 days ago, and she had this big ulcer on the bottom of her foot that was not healing. And we decided to put my process in, and in 10 days there's a significant change in the composition of this wound. It's got some nice granulation tissue, it's filling in, it's getting smaller. Linda has been doing everything we talked about doing, and it's made a definite difference in the quality of her life.
He started me on some vitamins and a magical spray. Believe it or not, I have only been seeing him for 10 days. And even me, can see a big difference already. It gives me such hope. And I really feel like if I continue to do what Dr. Gilbert says I should do, follow the steps, I'm not going to lose my foot or any part of my leg. And I really feel like he's just like my savior.
We also worked with her and gave her certain types of supplements, very specific supplements, and worked with her diet too. She was a smoker, and we've got her to cut back significantly on her cigarettes. We've looked at her diet and the foods that she's been eating, and have made some very good suggestions on what she can replace certain foods with other foods. All of this has made a difference in combination with what she's taking to really speed the process up. And in 10 days, she has made a remarkable turnaround with that foot.
The process that he has me going through, which I believe he does for everyone, has made me want to change my life.
As we were going through this process, Linda told me that she was quite surprised that she is peeing a lot more during the day.
I am peeing more, and the majority of dialysis patients don't pee. They just don't pee anymore.
She has been and is on dialysis. She's going 3.5 hours 3 times a week for dialysis. And we will be chatting with the dialysis doctor and checking her function of her kidneys to see whether there's that possibility that she might be able to back down on the dialysis, or if her kidneys are truly working the way they should be, if she actually needs to have any dialysis.
Dr. Gilbert's process has changed my life, and it's only been 10 days. I realize it hasn't been a whole, months and months or whatever, but I'm thrilled about it. I can't imagine. It's just such a simple process that, I wish I had have known about this, years ago, and because it changes your life, but you don't have to have a lot of change in your life.